Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Waiting for the Weekend, where we chat with representatives from the tourism bureaus from Columbiana, Trumbull, and Mahoning counties, just to talk about everything that's coming up in the Valley, all the fun activities and events. We always have so much going on. So we're going to start with Lisa in Columbiana County. What do you got going on?
Good afternoon. We have a busy weekend. Starting tomorrow, we're going to have the Columbiana Street Fair, and the fair is going to begin with a parade on Main Street. That's tomorrow night at 6:15. So that's going to be a lot of fun. You can come out and get some street food, fair food, and ride some rides and visit all the vendors. Then we kick it off with another festival, the Johnny Appleseed Festival.
Oh,
That'll be held in Lisbon on September 20th and 21st. It will start off with a parade on Saturday morning at 10:45 a.m. And if you've never been there, the apple dumplings are amazing.
to die for. You gotta go.
Well, I can't wait to get my apple dumpling, and they'll be there making right in the village square. They'll be cooking homemade apple butter. It's so much fun. So I can stock up on apple butter and my apple dumplings.
That's right. Yep.
Then that same weekend, we will have the Firestone Symphony, and they're going to be playing at Firestone Park up at the Idabel Outdoor Amphitheater, and that's from 3 to 5 p.m. That is on Sunday. So you can bring your chairs or your blankets. It's a free concert up there. And then I would just like to remind everyone that tickets are now on sale for the Columbiana Craft Beer Fest at Firestone Farms. The event will be held on September 20th from 4 to 8 p.m. Tickets are $30 in advance and $40 at the gate. So if you'd like to visit the Craft Beer Fest, you can purchase tickets online at ColumbianaCraftBeerFest.com. So it's going to be a busy weekend. Lots of things coming up to do.
It never lets up. We're getting back into fall stuff now. We wrapped up summer. We were just talking about the Canfield Fair. If you haven't got your fill of fair food, go to the street fair, right? The Columbiana Street Fair, because I'm sure you'll be able to get everything there. All right, Mahoning County. Sam, what do you got for us? I mean, sorry, Trumbull County.
Trumbull County. We're merging. Who
Yeah.
knew?
Oh gosh, don't start that. They'll be
Trumbull County. So much that let's go to trulytrumbull.com/events for all of the stuff going on this weekend, because I picked 3, but there are a lot more, and it is very fall themed already, starting with a big one. Kuchta Farms out in Newton Falls, Braceville area is opening up. Opening day is this Saturday, the 6th. It is going to be awesome. It's always awesome. The Kuchta Farms is just a really cool fall place to visit. Great farm. They've got pumpkin picking, sunflowers, corn maze. This year's corn maze theme is OSU themed, which is really exciting. And they've added a ton of new stuff. So much that I don't even have the full list yet, but some of the exciting things include a giant pumpkin jump mat and pig racing. So awesome stuff going on.
What town is that in?
Newton Falls.
Newton Falls.
Right on the Newton Falls Braceville line, depending on who you ask.
Fun.
Yeah. So their opening day is this Saturday, and they will be open through the fall, 10 to 8. It's the best. I love Kuchta Farms. Also starting this weekend, though on Friday, is the beginning of the 25-26 theater season at Trumbull New Theater. So they are launching this Friday. Their first play, and it is a play, not a musical, is running from Friday the 5th through Sunday the 21st. So it is Boeing. It is a 1960s French farce adapted for English speaking, which features self-styled Parisian Lothario Bernard. I don't even know what I'm reading, but
these are a lot of words.
But it's gotta be great.
It is a comedy directed by Josh Crank, who is just like the Lord and Savior of Trumbull New Theater these days. Yeah. He's single-handedly getting that thing through each season. It's amazing. Awesome. So I highly recommend supporting them and going and seeing Boeing while it's running this September. And then lastly, real quick, this Saturday on the 6th, we are getting the first Mahoning Valley Punk Flea. This as a concept is not new. If you keep your eyes on stuff that Akron does a punk flea pretty regularly. That's very cool. It's just a little bit more alternative themed in general. And usually there's live music involved. So that is what we are kind of imitating that vibe for this first flea in downtown Warren from 12 to 5 on Saturday. There will be 5 different live bands split between 2 stages throughout the market. As well as obviously plenty of vendors, all kind of theming a little more punk and alt, which is really cool. Perfect for leaning into the fall too. Those things go hand in hand. And Modern Methods is brewing up a specialty beer for the event as well.
Very cool. And it's just Saturday, 12 to 5. Do you know how many vendors are going to be there?
I don't have a number, but I know that they're taking up the whole courthouse square area.
Very cool. All right. I'll have to check that out. All right. Now, Mahoning County. Megan, what do you have?
Now it's my turn. Okay, lots happening. I can't believe we're going to be talking a lot about fall, but I'm kind of ready for it. I mean, the weather is making me ready for it.
Right.
So we are going to start with a Thursday event. It's a Patriot Day celebration. So Patriot Day isn't for another week, but Quaker Steak and Lube has a big celebration every year out there to, kind of kick off Patriot Day. This starts at 5:50. And it's a really random time, but there's a lot planned. So they have certain things planned at certain minutes. So this is the recognition and the ceremony. So they're going to there will be 13 honorees, including 5 World War II veterans, and then a U.S. Medal of Honor recipient. So they'll recognize them, and then they'll have a ceremony with the Fitch concert choir band. And then here's why it's a random time. They will have a champion skydiver that will literally hop out of a plane and lands in the parking lot, which is really cool.
How cool.
It's a really fun event. I've been to it many times. And then all military members receive 20% off their meals at Quaker Steak and Lube. So love that.
Very cool.
Then on Friday, we have First Fridays. And I know I've mentioned this a couple times, but this one is very it's going to be a really big one. So this is called Past, Present, and Future, celebrating 150 years, I can't believe this, of the Mahoning Valley Historical Society.
Wow.
So 150 years, which is an amazing anniversary. So all of the events on First Friday are going to be kind of centered around that. So they're closing off some of the streets in downtown, right near Vindicator Square on West Federal Street there. And they're going to have different open houses, walking tours. There's going to be a vendor market, different historic displays. There's a live performance. So then the Tyler Center will be open. The Business Incubator will be open. WRTA will be open for different tours and things like that. Concept Studio, they're going to have a demonstration there. Strollo Architects is even going to be open.
Wow.
So lots of different things. There's going to be a bar there and some drinks that you can buy with some celebrity bartenders. Me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much about bartending or much about being a celebrity, but I will be there doing it. So
You're going to figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So that's going to be Friday from 4 to 8. So an awesome event. So make sure you stop by. There's going to be so much going on. And then White House Fruit Farms is having their opening weekend of their fall harvest weekends. So their gift barn and pumpkin pavilion and all of that are open throughout the week, but they do special things on the weekends. So make sure you stop by, check that out. They'll have a kids play area. The Budgie Barn will be open, petting zoo, different pony rides. They'll have food trucks there, lots of mums. So you can get all of your fall decor. So make sure you stop by and get there early. It gets really crowded.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I have to plan my weekly trips around when they're going to be having activities because it's impossible if not.
I know, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. And then the last event, another really fun fall event kickoff is at Maze Craze in New Springfield. So fun. They're having their wine, beer, and cider event on Friday and Saturday. So their theme this year is actually Winnie the Pooh at the Maze Craze, which is really cool. If you
Aw.
haven't seen the pictures, it's super cool.
Yeah.
So they're going to be 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. So this is the adults only. So general admission tickets are $40, but you get 10 tasting samples with that. So
cool.
they set up little stations all throughout the maze with the different tastings. So let's see who will be there. We'll have, some of Lisa's from her neck of the woods. We have Sundog Cider House and Birdfish. Maze Craze Winery will be there. Noble Creature from Youngstown. So they'll have all different tastings. Then they have fire pits, live music, some food trucks. So much going on. There's some souvenir glasses for the first 500 tickets bought. So it's a really cool event. And this is like kind of their kickoff. And then they kind of officially open for their regular, maze stuff.
It's been really fun to watch them grow over the years, because I've always taken my kids, and like every year there's like something new, and it's
It's
pretty
all amazing what
Yeah.
they do out there. It's so
Yeah.
fun. And I don't think enough people like really realize that it's out
Right.
there. And as it grows and grows and grows, it's so cool to see.
Well,
It is.
interesting,
It's a
like,
lot of fun
It
until
is.
you get
It is.
lost in the maze.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Well, I think
That's
why
they
this
give
event
you
is
a phone
great.
number. Yeah, they give you a phone number to call if you get lost.
This event is great and not so great at the same time. So you get lost and you say, "Oh, I'll just have a drink," but then you have a
Right,
drink,
right.
and then you get further lost. So,
Just follow someone else out. You'll
How
be
to get you.
yep.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And as always, if you're watching and you have any events or activities coming up, put them in the comments, and we'll help you share